So here problem A, the first page. The problem I have not written, but the data given is power. P means it is power at the shaft. Required is 1750 kilowatts under a head of h equal to 100 meters. CV coefficient of velocity 0.98. Overall efficiency 85%. To find, we have diameter of the jet d. Now, rather than thinking what to do, what we shall do is we know CV, because of that we'll calculate velocity of the jet. So relation we have is V equal to CV root 2 GH, V1 equal to CV root 2 GH. In that we know everything, so it comes out to be 43.41. Now there is overall efficiency given. If I write an equation, overall efficiency equal to P by gamma QH, this is gamma, unit weight of water. So only unknown in this equation is discharge Q. So that can be calculated as 2.39 meter cube per second. Once I know Q is equal to A into V, I can calculate area of the jet. So this comes out to be 0.055 meter square. So using pi d squared by 4, diameter of the jet can be calculated, which is 0.265 meters. So relations that we have used in these problems, in this problem, overall efficiency eta equal to P by gamma QH, V1 the velocity of the jet is CV root 2 GH, and simple continuity equation Q equal to AV. So here we have problem number B, first page. You can read the problem. This is from Subramanya, K. Subramanya book, 16.17. So you can read the problem. What we can make out from the problem is diameter of the wheel is given 0.9 meter, diameter of the jet is given 8 centimeter, so to say 0.08 meters. Coefficient of velocity given, speed ratio is given, angle of vane is given as 170, so to say our angle phi becomes 180 minus 170, that is 10 degrees. Important thing to be noted down. This K, this is because of blade friction, that is new, I'll explain. The head over the turbine is 500 meter. What they have asked is what is the power developed and what is specific speed. Now what is K, I'll explain here. The jet is coming in with a velocity v1, the vane is moving with a velocity u, so relative velocity with which it strikes would be v1 minus u. It strikes the jet and then again it goes that way at an angle of phi here. Whatever angle that they have given as beta in the problem is 170 degrees is this. So we know that phi is 180 minus that, so our phi becomes 10 degrees. Now the velocity with which it strikes, with the same velocity it goes out, but while doing so it has to overcome some friction over here, so that reduction in the velocity is given by the multiplier K. That is what is blade friction coefficient, it is called. So outgoing velocity would be K times V1 minus U, not same as V1 minus U. That is the new thing. And power developed, hydraulic power at Pelton wheel is given by this expression already. We know this. So there is a list of data here, whatever we have done. Now the relations we are going to use are, you know, this V1 and U pi d n by 60, hydraulic power at the runner, specific speed. These are the relations we are going to use. So one by one, V substituting, I get velocity as 96.07. Then I have speed ratio U by V 0.45. So U is 43.23. With these values, power at the runner is given by this expression. If I substitute everything, I'll be getting this as so many watts. So I divide by 1000, 2113.35 kilowatts. Then U equal to pi d n by 60 will give you the value of n, because diameter is known, given, and then U is worked out. So n comes out to be 913.37 rpm. Then I have this relation, specific speed ns equal to n root p divided by h raised to 5 by 4. So ns can be calculated.